And we are live. We are live. Awesome. Right. Okay, we're just gonna get Keith on here. And we are live. We are live. Awesome. Right. Okay, we're just gonna get Keith on here. And we are live. We are live. Okay.
Got a lot of feedback there.
I see so. Yeah, it's just we're still testing here, but let me.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna switch off my sound on YouTube.
Go for it.
Then we can just hear ourselves here.
That's an idea. Q&A. Okay, I've lost your voice now.
Okay, no, I was just on mute. Just want to make sure that we are live everywhere where we need to be.
Mhm.
Awesome. Okay. See if the chat is active. Live chat.
I got the live chat set of my end to be for everyone.
Awesome.
I don't know why that doesn't default to everyone. Oh well.
I think it's a setting that you do there for live chat. Here we go.
Hmm.
All right. Quickly gonna check start recording on my side. And then
I hear that.
start webinar.
Okay.
Just want to see my layout here,
Hmm.
that we can all see each other.
Oh, okay. Right now I just see you, so I got to do change my view as well.
Yeah, let's just change the view.
It says gallery, but hmm. Speaker view. Nope, that didn't help. Gallery. Oh no, I used to be able to see, like four or five or six or seven of us, so all in little boxes, but I don't see that anymore.
Yeah, I see I only see myself here, so
Yeah.
it's a setting that we just need to look at so we can see all of us here.
Oh, gallery. No, no, that didn't work. Your co-host asked you to start the webinar. Okay, I'll start my video. There we go. Now we got
There,
the side by side.
there
Oh,
we
that,
go. Oh, I see.
yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
there's an immersive view, so I'm gonna try and let's see what happens if we do immersive view and everyone can see us then.
Hmm.
Here we go. Here we go. We can see
Okay.
immersive view. Hey, Keith, welcome.
Good morning or good afternoon. Well, good evening where you are right now, I guess.
For sure. This is our first, I believe, live streaming webinar. Keith has been doing the onboarding for some time now, with a link in our BitcoinTAF. In our BitcoinTAF website on BitcoinTAF.com. And the onboarding that we have here every time is for everyone to come learn everything on BitcoinTAF, what we have to offer, what's the products we need to, what we offer, and all of that. So welcome to all of you around the world that's joining. I already see there's like 3 people watching here, so that's awesome. And yeah, please, we've got a live chat here on YouTube if you would like to live chat there with us. And then also, we still, anyone that wants to join the webinar from Bitcoin TAF as well, you're more than welcome to do that too, to ask us some questions. Yeah, always a pleasure. So, Keith, I believe there's 2 calls like this each week. It's on Mondays and on Fridays.
Yes, actually. Yeah, I decided that the world is so big that we can't possibly cover everybody in one time zone. So I do this call every Friday morning my time, which is 8 a.m. and I think that's what about 9 p.m. your time, Nico?
Yeah,
So
uh, it's about
3 p.m.
9 p.m. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
And then
And
Mondays
then
is actually a bit later for me. I think it's 2 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, that's also fine. We do it for the love of it.
You bet. Well, and that, of course, that call is to help capture the Americas. So I put that on at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is about 8 o'clock New York time and 5 p.m. Pacific Coast time or LA time. So that way I can try and help as many people as possible because there's so much involved in the cryptocurrency industry, and sadly, there's a lot of misinformation out there, and so. My mission is to try and bring as many people to BitcoinTAF.com because of the honesty and integrity of the organization.
Mm,
That's the key. People get real quality advice that is not agendized. It's for them, not for, other people. So it's a big, big help for a lot of people. So that's the mission that we have every week.
mhm. Yeah, that is for sure. Um, Currently, I'm checking just what my all my stuff you say. Okay, they say for big public views. Yeah, so we're quite new to this, Keith. So it's just we're testing this actually for YouTube, seeing where we are at. But for sure, we two calls. We want to bring, like you said, we want to bring that value. And for everyone of Bitcoin TAF who's customers here, you can go and ask us questions regarding it. Another thing is to go to BitcoinTAF.com to open a free account. Free account is available there. We've been saying that to a lot of people at the Bitcoin conference that we were at in Las Vegas too in the past 2 weeks. So people are joining us through on a free account. You get such value on the free account already. I think there is a product that you can for all the newbies to see what it's all about. But yeah, please join us here as well. We're here to answer all your questions. So quickly, I want to see here if there's any questions from anyone here on the YouTube or anyone that's joining us as a panel or as a I don't believe is anyone joined us yet live on the
Mhm.
webinars. Not yet. So if there's anyone who wants to ask us a question, please do so.
Mhm. Yeah, while we're waiting for someone to ask a question, one of the most powerful things, the reason why I'm so excited to be involved with Bitcoin TAF, and by the way, I'm just like most people. I'm a customer, and the key here is I've been through the Bitcoin ups and downs over the last 10 years, and it has been quite a rocky road. And it was very difficult in the early days to find people of integrity. And when I found Marius Landman and his wife, Wendy, to find what they were offering just changed my life. My gosh, the information that we provide here is truly one of a kind. From going from long-term reports, knowing what's going to happen in the marketplace over a long period of time is absolutely critical to be involved here today. And then from there, we have all kinds of training that helps people be able to know when to get in and when to get out of the markets, whether you're a long-term trader or you want to trade short-term, like maybe trade over 2 or 3 weeks or 2 or 3 days, all the way down to we have training where you can be trading every 3 to 5 minutes. So we have something for everybody, and the key is the quality of education that we provide. It's the number one quality education channel in the world. That's my honest opinion.
It is. We are the forefront, I believe, of quality education. And in the crypto space, especially, in the trading space, especially, it's very close to my heart. Why we designed all the courses and the ultimate trading course that we also present, as well as the Holdenots course. We want to bring trading to people. We want to teach you, and we also don't want to break the bank at the end of the day. So, what it is for us, and always been Marius Landman's one purpose in life is to help and assist people. Everyone knows about his background, where he comes from. So definitely want to build on that and assist and help people. That is our main motto. That's why our support system is also so good. We are all about support at the end of the day. All students receive one-on-one support. We will not let you in the dark, as they say, but for sure. And Keith, to tell you, to be brutally honest with you, on the
Mhm.
BitcoinTAF conference or the conference that we were in Las Vegas, not a lot of people into the education part of it. There was a lot of mining, a lot of AI going on, but in the education part of things, on the education sector, not a lot that is doing. So I believe we definitely are there on the front lines, and we're definitely there to assist.
Mhm.
So quickly want to see any questions yet? No questions. I see a lot of hearts coming up. There were some hearts and some
Ah,
emoticons. So thanks for the love. So a lot of people on here checking out. Quickly see any questions from anyone. I don't believe there's anyone on the panel or on the webinar that joined. Yeah,
mhm.
let's see.
Yeah, one of the things that makes a big difference is the education and training that we have here with Bitcoin Tap is we look at it the market on a macro level. Like where is the market in general? Where are we going? I mean, what's the difference between primarily the major coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum, but also what's happening with the altcoins and what's coming into becoming dominant in there, what's fading away. And so if you're just an investor, that is critical information that you need as to the guidance into the what's really going on in the world, as opposed to checking out a quick thing on YouTube and find somebody who's shilling a particular project. Because
That is true.
let's face it, most of the time on YouTube, they're getting paid to shill somebody's project or projects. And that's the scary part. So you end up getting drawn down to a road that you may not want to go down and end up losing a lot of money. So we have independent relative thought as to where the markets are going, and we use artificial intelligence, we use algorithms to be able to guide our members so that they can make money and not lose it. That's really the bottom line. So that's the real starting point that I find for me is the guidance.
For sure. No, main guidance. And I believe you did all the courses yourself, Keith. You know the guidance that we provide in any case. So that is
Mhm.
definitely. But also, not just education. We have education, we have a lot of education. We've got the courses, well-known courses that we present, and people are taking, making huge strategic leaps with it concerning the strategy. But we also have reports. I mean, Bitcoin Tab was built on the long, medium, or the LTT, or long-term trade reports by Marius Landman. That was where it all started, is the long-term trade reports. And I believe, Keith, you were there from the beginning. You were there from the onset, so you followed this quite a while now. And
Mhm.
then also from that sprouted signals, day trade masters, and then medium-term trade reports. And then, so we have all that signals and report products too, not just the education part of it. So yes, we all, obviously the reports and the signals are educational based,
Mhm.
but that's why we all form part of it.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
Yeah,
feel free to ask us questions, definitely.
you bet. Absolutely. The yeah, the other thing, the first it was the knowing where the market's going and know where to strategically be in getting into the market, when to be, repositioning, getting out of the market, but learning how to trade. That was a big growth thing for me because I got to be honest, 10 years ago when I first got involved, I thought trading really was gambling, like, and sadly, I was quickly educated into no, 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 no. There is a practical, logical, algorithmic style to trading, and that's what Wendy and yourself, Nico, that brought to the table. How to be a professional trader if you want to be in different time frames. And what a godsend that has been because I learned not to trade with emotion. I learned to read the charts through your training so that I would make logical decisions. And everything was all about probabilities and
Mm,
protecting your capital. That was the other key thing that I learned because
mm.
before I would gamble, invest in a coin, and then watch it, just slowly go to zero.
That's
Whereas
it.
Oh, I learned about stop losses where I could protect my investment and be able to
Mhm.
live to fight another day. These are the key things that you folks teach us every day, and that's such a blessing.
No, for sure. No, that's what we aspire to do. And I mean, I always say there's no such thing as peak of the mountain, or there's no such thing as a master. So I am also learning still from the students. I believe I'm always student for life, they say. I believe that totally. I know it's a humble approach, but I do learn a lot from the students too. Learn plenty. So it's an ongoing process where the teacher learns from the student learn from the teacher. That's what we
Mhm.
want to do here.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's we really believe in that type of way forward and how we do structure the courses as well, and that hands-on approach too, just to assist people there. So yeah, thank you for that, Keith. Glad that
Mhm.
you enjoy that type or that you enjoyed it, and I mean you yourself seen some great gains in your profits too, and I mean in your own strategy, how you trading.
Mhm.
So I again this week I actually one of the students came to me and she said, and this is a lady that's been struggling in South Africa, and I mean I don't have to tell anyone in the world what's happening regarding South Africa and the economy and everything here, and trading is one of the best ways you can look forward in the South African context. Going forward, trading is the way. So this lady started from the bottom. She worked herself up. She did all the courses. Almost couldn't afford it, but she did pull through. And this week she told me that she actually paid her first month of rent with trading. So I mean, that's priceless. That's priceless to hear this type of feedback, and it's something that warms my heart up. Something that makes
Mhm.
me quite emotional at the end of the day. It's that people are changing their lives, and that's what it's all about. And I really, really, and that's why we do this. A lot of people say, "Oh, but Nico, you can just trade alone. I mean, you can just do your own profit, do your own thing." But no,
Mhm.
that's why myself, that's why Corey, that's why you, Keith, that's why Marius, Wendy, the whole team is here because we do it for the love of it and we want people to succeed.
That's
Right. I see there's
mhm.
a lot of viewer activity going on, but it seems people are a little bit
Yeah.
they're a bit shy with questions. So please, if there's any questions.
Well,
Uh,
the yeah, and this is great. This is our first YouTube, and so we're just getting some new eyeballs maybe looking at us for the first time. And
yeah.
the beautiful thing is that yeah, everybody's going to be cautious at first. And hey, I totally get it because I've been down the road of getting false information. But one of the things that sticks out in my mind about over the years of working with you folks is being able to manage risk. That was probably the first number one thing that they taught us. And it just changes your life dramatically when you know that all life is risky. But if you can manage the risk, then you can have a successful journey. And this is the key with all the courses that you folks teach. Number one is risk management, where it's no longer gambling. You literally are managing your portfolio just like a professional. And the education, by the way, I've taken a few courses on trading in the past from other people. I've spent probably 3 to 5 times what these courses are,
Yeah.
and didn't get 1/10 of the value. That's the sad reality. These courses that we have are so in-depth and so complete and so much hand-holding to make
Mm.
sure that you understand it and you're getting it. That's the power of Bitcoin trend and forecast.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
yeah.
It seems that people are struggling to post some let me just
Hmm.
see post live chats. Let me just see over the settings.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe live chat. Pop out chat. What does that do? Okay.
Nico, I'll have a look at that for you. You and Keith can continue. No
Okay.
problem.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mish. Let's quickly check. Mish is here in the background helping us. Thanks for that. Um,
Mhm.
just getting because I see some people say they can't ask us questions. So, like I said, we're new to this. We still new to the first YouTube call, but I believe we'll definitely every time this will be something new that we can add. And
Mhm.
you can also live interact as people on a webinar. So please be reminded you can go register for the webinars also on BitcoinTAF.com by the event section. I can
Mhm.
even quickly share my screen here and show everyone.
Yes, please.
Let me just over do this
Mhm.
and let me just share my screen here quickly. Here we go. Just share my screen here. So as we can see, if you go here to your event section, this is BitcoinTAF.com. You got all your menu sections here. If you're new, you can just go here to sign up. You click there by sign up, and you can then go here, put in all your details. If you want a referral ID, there's definitely one that we can also give you that you can use. You just say agree to terms and conditions, and then you can just register. Referral ID is actually if someone referred you here to BitcoinTAF. You can use that person's referral ID. If someone didn't refer you, there's also, you don't have to add that. So I'm just going to go back to where we were at, but it's here to underneath events. If you click there on events, you just go there and you will see today's AMAs right there. Now we have two. We have one, the first call in Africa. We call it Africa, but it's for Europe all the times, same times and more mid of the world. And then we also have a second call on Mondays for US and Mexico people. And this is definitely something that you can also go and register for. It's a bit early for me, but
Mhm.
I will still be there. Keith, I'm going to start supporting everyone there too. But yeah, we got both these that you can go register. You can see there's also Holdenot's weekly training that is public. You can also join. So all our public calls will be listed here. Now there's also private calls. Once you've taken one of the project or products like a course or so, there is weekly webinars for courses, and they will then be on your dashboard when you logged in. But all your public calls will be underneath events. So you can just go click there and you can then join us right there. So please have a look at bitcointaf.com and you will see everything you need to do. All right.
Mhm. One of the things I just noticed, something that I'd like to chat with Michelle about afterwards on the website is what it would be nice to have that main bar show up when you log in as well. One of the things I noticed is that when we log into our own areas, that
Yes.
disappears. And so it would really be nice to have that there.
Mm, for sure. No, I think the developers will definitely add that.
Mhm.
And like we say, yeah, we're all about Bitcoin. We're all about crypto here. We're all about the markets. We're all about that. And we give you all the updates. Whichever product you decide to use, you're gonna can expect a lot of webinars. You're gonna a lot of online content.
Mhm.
And we have a lot, we are busy in the week. So for all the courses, for all the products, for all the signals, for all the long-term trade reports, there is calls too each week that you can join us on. That's once you have taken the product and it's on your dashboard at the back and you can then join us live there.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Is there, I don't see any questions yet? I think Michelle is busy sorting that out just to check what's going on there.
No
Well, we're
questions yet.
waiting.
I am checking in the background, but if anybody's struggling, please let us know.
Mhm.
Like we said, this is our first one, so we're still working on the kinks. But go ahead, Nico.
Sure.
What One of the things that just happened in the last 24 hours is, I mean, the unexpected world event caused the crypto market to drop dramatically.
Mm,
Guess what, folks? I had professional stop losses placed that was got from the training of Nico and Wendy, and I got out of the market, back into cash, and protected my capital and saved myself about 20%. So,
there we go.
sometimes trading is not how much it goes up, but how much you protect going down, which is a
Yes,
big thing.
for sure. Let's quickly look at that. Let's quickly look at Bitcoin. I don't know.
Hmm.
Let's do that. Let's go to the markets quickly and see what's going on with Bitcoin. So, looking at Bitcoin, and this is just a plain new chart in TradingView that we open. Now, we're going to teach you all of this. We'll be
Mhm.
teaching both courses where we show you what TradingView is. Now, TradingView is one of the platforms that's definitely we use as a. I always think of it if you think about an architect. The architect needs a piece of paper to plan out the house that he wants his client to build. So it's not
Mhm.
the end project. The end project will be on your exchange where you execute the trade. But this is like a planning, like a plan drawing little map that we have here. Okay, but I see my candles looks a bit weird, so I'm just going to go into settings, and I just want to bring back my bodies of my candle so we can see it normally. There we go. So as you can see, we are on a 12-hour time frame, which what that means is we on each candle is 12 hours long. So if you can see each candle here, that took 12 hours to form. There is up to 1 second if you really want to go there, where it's really a bit messy. 1 second. You got 5 seconds where things starting to get more clearer. 3 minutes, 5 minutes. 1 minute's always quite cool to watch because it really goes quickly. I see we're on Bitfinex here, but it doesn't matter on which one you are at as you go up through the time frames. Now, time frames like here on the top is very, very important because this is where you're going to have either short scalping, what Wendy and the team is teaching, or we're going to have day trading, which is Day Trade Masters with Corey Gardner, our lead innocent trainer there. Then we have medium-term trade reports. That's yours, Nico, doing that, me. And then we also have long-term trade reports. That's Marius. That's more here on the 3-day to 4-day to monthly or 7-day time frame. So the time frame is how basically we have structured our products too. And the two courses will teach you all about that. So definitely something that we can look at. But let me go to 15, or let's go back to 12 hour. I love the 12 hour. I'm a medium term guy. It just works better for me. I'm a busy guy, so I like to go look at the markets, then continue with the day, look at the markets later, but a little bit later on and see where we are at, and according to that, can execute a trade or get out of a trade, like Keith just said. If stop losses are set and you can see the markets is turning, and you can see this is just a plain little chart that we use. Volume is automatically on by default. I'm just going to delete that. Where it gets interesting is the indicators that we use here on BitcoinTAF.com. Now remember, the indicators forms part of each course. So if you go to a course like the Holdenot's course, you can expect to get an indicator with it. So if you go to indicators here, you can just go here to say community. Invite only, not community. Invite only, and I've got one here that is the holder fire. So the holder fire opened here. Now things changed dramatically. You can see all the candles change colors. You can see there's a lot of boxes, everything going on here. Sell tags, buy tags, Keith. This is crazy. So people were like, wow, what's going on here? You got some trade stats here, win rate. I see a win rate here of 95.45%. That's crazy. But definitely, this is what Wendy and the team will teach you. The Holdenots and the Holdenots indicators they use there and how to scalp. Now, this will be more on, say, lower time frames, like up to, say, 30 minutes, up to 50 minutes or an hour. You will learn how to scalp the market. So take advantage of all these little swings, like these upward swings, downward swings. That's something that you'll definitely learn there. Then once you're done there, if you want to go, I always call it the trading university. If you want to go into technical analysis, like Keith said, stop losses with your support and resistance lines, and start getting into analysis like patterns and support resistance lines, historical projection levels, not Ichimoku, that too, but Fibonacci and pitchforks and those lovely things. Then you're going to look at the ultimate trading course, and what we then provide there is, I'm going to just load that guy up on the indicators too. What indicator that you get there is the detonator A, B, and C. And I'm just going to switch off and just go to, say, the 12-hour time frame. Switch off the hold the fire there, and let it just load a bit. But then you will see we get these oscillators, all these oscillators happening here at the bottom. Now this looks great, even more crazy. Oscillating here at the bottom, what does all these things mean? Now that's what we teach you in the courses. This is what we're going to show you. This is what we're going to teach you where to get in at the bottom, where to get out at the top. And this is what this indicator in the middle, this little mountain or wavy indicator, we call it the oscillator, shows you what is the top, where to get out, where to get in at the bottom, where's a golden dot, where's a green dot, where's a red dot. That's what it's going to show you. Then the detonator A2 comes with its own loads of settings here, and what I always like to have on is the VWAP, volume weighted average, which gives us almost like a cheat sheet of what is happening in the market. Now it's happening, and I'm just going to put it on auto, so it is right, and then also the bull tail. So the bull tail, switch the bull tail on, and you'll see some more of these things appear here, little Christmas lights almost appearing here, which gives you a lot of input of where you can get out, where you can get in. Now, this is the 12-hour time frame, remember? And then we basically, in the ultimate trading course, we teach you also historical support and resistance levels, meaning how to draw support and resistance levels, where it can go to the top of momentum, to the bottom, what levels to look out for, what level to trade from. And that's what Q said earlier. These levels and stop loss levels will give you an idea where to get out. So say, for instance, with Bitcoin here, you would have traded up if you look at the indicators here. Let's quickly see. If you look at the detonator on the 12-hour, you have gotten in here with the green dot right here. Green dot because it was a confirmation at the bottom. There was a crossing on C. Now remember, these two lines we just use for crosses. If something cross upwards, it's good. When something cross downwards, it's bad. So if it cross upwards here with the green dot going up, it went upwards. And here at the top, green red dot crossing downwards. That means we're out of the market. So we're out. So we're waiting for this fall to finish before we get in again. So this is how we look at the indicators quite simply. Let me do that on the holder fire too. So I'm going to do that. And let's do that on a shorter time frame for the holder fire. So let's go say 30 minutes. Let's go to a half an hour time frame. And I'm going to now be back to scalping. If you want to scalp these type of positions, you can use the holder fire. Even 15 minutes, that's even better. I love the 50 minutes for scalping. So if you go to scalping on the 50 minutes, now you just have a holder fire to look at, meaning we've got top pivots, we've got bottom pivots. Pivots that's black or pivots that's blue, that is still in the making. That's what that blue pivot means. And you got buy and sell tags too, which you can take advantage of. So if it's a bottom pivot, you know you can get in and start riding this out until you get to the next pivot that's a top, where you can take profit. Same thing here. When you got a top pivot like this, it can fall downwards, waiting for the next pivot to start, and you can start getting in with this type of approach. Also looking at your line that is currently running right there. So Keith, I think we've got a lot of indicators that's really great here in the courses that we teach everyone. But yeah, for sure, we will teach you a lot. We'll teach you levels, we'll teach you trading patterns, we'll teach you candlestick patterns, we'll teach you strategies on when to enter, when to exit, and all of that. So just in a nutshell, that's what we basically will do in BitcoinTAF.com.
Without those indicators, literally, you're trading blind. You're absolutely, that goes back to what I said earlier. You become a gambler at that stage of the game because you have no idea where the market's going. You're guessing. With those indicators, you can see the trends and different time frames. And some people like to trade on longer time frames. And some people like to trade on the shorter time frames. It really is a personal choice because it really has a lot to do with psychology, with your mental acuity and your emotions. Because let's face it, when you're in shorter time frames, you have to be really controlling the emotions because the market is moving very quickly. So we teach that in the psychology of trading as well. It's so important. And everybody finds their comfort zone. And that's the beauty of it. Once you have a comfort zone of trading style,
Hmm.
which we cover all the styles, you can then really hone in and man, it just changes your life forever. So that's the beauty of it. And so thank you, Nico, for showing us some of those indicators. I mean, I know it may overwhelm some, but I'll tell you what, when I was just watching that again, it was like, man, I'm so blessed to have those indicators. It's great.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, man. I can't look at a trade without them. I panic.
Exactly.
I go into cold sweats, and that's why I'm losing here too. It's because I had no indicators earlier days when I was trading. So that happens to you too. It's not just old age, you know. So, um, other than that, we are definitely full of confidence here, especially with Marius's algorithm that he also provides for long-term trading, especially long-term trading reports. If anyone is a long-term trader or investment trader, they call them sometimes, you look at the good markets, getting into the bottom, ride it out for a couple of weeks and get out at the top. Great strategy too. And he explains that so well in his long-term trade reports as well as Elliott Wave.
Yeah.
So, oh, I see Rion's here. Rion said, hello, team. Okay, so great.
That's
That's awesome. Welcome, Rion. Great to have you here. I see Rion is able to write a comment here, so that is
Oh, good. That means that might
The
be.
comments are coming through.
I have been clicking some buttons, so I
Ah,
must have done
okay.
something right.
Okay.
So if anybody can comment, please go ahead and comment. If you can't, I'm also still working on it. So maybe it's a YouTube issue.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. No, Sirion he's part of our team in the background. He's the maestro of the graphics, all the great graphics you see on Bitcoin Tab. That's the man. He's the maestro behind the scenes. And it's absolutely amazing what he can do. Blows my mind. Right. I don't see any questions. Like I said, we're just trying to figure out what's going on, and Misha's doing a great job there with the live chat. But this is our first one, so yeah, we learn as we go. And
Mhm.
uh, Keith, I don't know. The market's looking at a downwards path, but we are confident it will turn around soon and turn around well. There's a couple of coins we are following in the trade reports as well as DTM, MTT. And just the
Mhm.
interesting thing for everyone.
Mhm.
We on day trade masters, we concentrate on centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges. So I don't know if a lot of people know that. And I haven't seen a lot of people trading on decentralized finances before. So we have our Maestro Corey Gardner. He's the DeFi guy. He's a great trader. Keith knows him very well. And he did a DeFi course, the ultimate DeFi course, where he shows you and teaches you about the DeFi finance. And that's the future, Keith. I believe
Mhm.
that's the future coming in for us. You need to know what DeFi is and what it entails, especially on the blockchain, especially on projects, wallets, security of wallets,
Mhm.
lending, borrowing. Oh, there's so much we can, I think in future onboardings, we can maybe go through syllabuses and show what the courses,
Mhm.
what's in the courses with syllabuses. But
Mhm.
definitely, we are covering, or Corey covers a great deal on DeFi as well as in DTM. He gives
Mhm.
trades out on a decentralized finance or decentralized exchanges. That's doing extremely well. Won't believe even in a downwards market, it goes, in the DeFi space, you can do some great profits on those trades too.
Mhm.
Uh, there's so much we can actually cover what we do at BitcoinTAF.
Yeah, like I mean, if there's some new people just listening to us for the first time, I mean, one of the beautiful things is we have all many different ways of trading. You can trade just inside a wallet without even you going on to a centralized exchange, or you can learn how to utilize a centralized exchange where you can use some of the tools they have. And
That's
then
it.
we keep you on the decentralized exchanges where you can trade on them. So there's many different ways that you can get in and get out on your coin trades with different programs. So there's a lot of choices out there. And that's the beauty about having an organization like Bitcoin Trend and Forecast or BitcoinTAF is we have the information for no matter what area that you want to work in. Every country has different rules and regulations as to how you can trade. And believe me, I'm from Canada, and we have our own difficulties that we've had to overcome. And it was the help of Wendy and Nico and Corey to help me overcome some of the regulatory issues that I might have over in this country. So we have something for everybody. That's the beauty of it. So no matter where you are in the world, you can reach out to us and saying, okay, what are the regulations? What are the rules that we have to play with in this country? And we can help you with that and guide you along.
That's it. And that's the beauty of the analysts as well as the whole team across the world. We are, I mean, from Canada, Mexico, USA, right through to Africa, South Africa, Europe, back down to Australia, um, New Zealand. So we right around the world. So we basically cover all the time frames. Hence the two onboarding calls. Again, we want everyone in the world to take advantage of this and ask us any questions.
Mhm.
And you won't find me and Keith anywhere except on these onboarding calls. Keith is a very difficult guy to find. So very, very fortunate to have you, Keith, to answer these questions. But
Mhm.
for sure, I don't see any live chats. I see a lot of people on, some of people watching. So welcome to everyone here. This is our first YouTube studio or YouTube live stream from our Bitcoin TAF onboarding call that we have with Keith each Friday and Monday. And we want to start implementing this because we feel YouTube Live, a lot of people can take benefit of this.
Mhm.
So, So let's
Yeah, I guess
see.
technology constantly changes, and one of the things I see more and more people are utilizing these live calls, whether it's live to Facebook, live to YouTube, and then some to the live streaming on other formats like Rumble and
Yep.
other mediums. So I'm really looking forward to working with Michelle and Rion, helping us expand our reach because we have such incredible value here that we just need to reach out to the public and let them know about it because there's so much bad information out there. So that's our mission is to try and turn this thing around so we can help as many human beings as possible.
Yeah. No, for sure. No, that's definitely true. We want to help. That's why we That's why we give our time. That's why we give you this opportunity to. But we want to also talk everything crypto. I mean, if
Yeah.
anyone wants to ask questions, anything crypto, we love it. We love what's going on in the world. I'm well known for the fact that I believe in not so much in the news. I believe in what the charts tell me. And now I know a lot of people have mixed feelings and emotions or anything about that, but we definitely love, you know, talking about what's going on in the world too. I think we can also invite some people here, sometimes to just come join us, ask them questions. I'm thinking analysts, we can maybe get Marius on for a call. We can get
Mhm.
Corey on for a call, talk about DeFi a bit. I think there's a lot we can do here. I think a lot of people will love that type of info that also will come from those interviews too.
Absolutely. Wouldn't it be wonderful, all this technology is just changing so dramatically. And I feel sorry for Michelle and Rion having to try and keep up. Thankfully, I have enough snow on the roof that I just say, nope, I'm gonna let the young guys take on that. So thank you for all the work you're doing for us.
For sure. I don't know, Keith, where I am at. If I'm young, if I'm old, maybe I'm in between. I don't know where you classify me, but yeah, I'm still, yeah, I'm still humble. What they say, what's the time when you start buying Ferraris and stuff? I'm not there yet. So, yeah,
Well, that's the other cool thing, what I like about it is that we've had people from all ages join Bitcoin Trade and
that's
Forecast.
it. That's it.
We've had some wonderful stories. I mean, I've had people that are, up in the senior years that, are willing to learn, are patient, and my gosh, they're 70 and 80 years old and they're successful trading, investing in cryptocurrency.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something for everybody. And my gosh, I think about the young people coming in who are already, way more attuned to um, the new world. And blockchain technology, as we know it, is going to change the world. And you might as well start learning about it now and getting on board and understand where it's going. And that's what this is all about. Because not only you're just investing in cryptocurrency to make money, but you're finding out what are going to be the blockchains of the future? How is it going to be implemented in our society? And this is very important as well.
For sure. No, blockchain and that integration is crazy important. And what a lot of people don't realize, and I speak to a lot of people in South Africa that's still like my mom always tells me, she's a bit technologically disadvantaged. She struggles with technology, and well, I see a lot of people still struggle in South Africa regarding technology and knowing how it be. But remember, the banks and all of that, all this digital, all those things are starting to be implemented, even with you not knowing that.
That's right.
So I know a couple of banks, or say a few banks in South Africa that already does implementation of blockchain. And there's lots we can go into depths about this, but the integration is already happening. That's why we need to learn, we need to do courses, we need to teach ourselves how this works, how it's going to happen, and definitely that's why we are here to assist you with that and showing you the way from trading right through to DeFi, right through to our projects work. All of that we teach you. There's nothing that we do not teach. So for sure, integration, very, very important, Keith. I agree. I agree. I don't see any questions or any chats, but I see a lot of people viewing, so that's great. That's great. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. That's good. And yeah. If you want to, you can also join us as on live here on BitcoinTAF. If you go to our events section, like I showed, if you go to BitcoinTAF on the events, you can join us live. There's a Zoom, a
Mhm.
link there that you can come ask us questions live here too, if you would like. That we can answer, and you can, yeah, be live with us here in the room. So we can, that will also be interesting. Live
Mhm.
on YouTube as well as live on the Zoom room. So I love that, that we can interact like that too.
Mhm.
Right.
One of the fun things I've been doing over the years with this call is having people come on and finding out, where they're at and where they're going. And it's amazing how we can overcome sm uh, problems that they're having and they're stuck. And then find out, oh my gosh, all I have to do is this. Oh, really? And it opens up that whole new avenue for them. So this is why we do this. There's no silly questions. There's everything is important. And believe me, those silly questions are the most important because there's probably 10 or 20 other people listening on that have the same question and need it resolved. Because it is a new market and it
For
is
sure.
it's overwhelming at the start. And
Mm.
that's why we want to help you move you up the stages one piece at a time. And that's what we, focus on here with this call. So I look forward to working with everybody here over the next few weeks. It's going to be awesome.
Definitely. We were looking forward to that too. Just also, while talking about working with everyone, and the platform that we also use a lot is Telegram. So I just want to share my screen here and just show everyone where you can also go join us. We want any links and everything is on the Bitcoin Tab main channel. You can see how we are live here now. Me and Keith right there. Um, but we are on the Bitcoin channel. You find all the information regarding BitcoinTAF.com on our Telegram channel. A lot's happening here. All the links of what's coming. Maurice's stock market report you can see was posted. Yeah, we had some day trade masters feedback from people. Say this guy paid for his weekend away with that great trade from Corey. And there's a lot of this available here. And what I also want to show you, if you come to Signals or LTT, MTT, we also have live channels in Telegram. Once you subscribe, you can go to say our live channels such as this. I can just open it up. You can see a bit here. We got the Bitcoin TAF Day Trade Masters Premium channel, where we have analyst chat, midterm swing reports. We got DeFi setups, weekly video updates, and then Day Trade Master setups here, where we do the setups that Corey gives out. So everything is in these channels in this room underneath the Bitcoin Day Trade Masters Premium, Bitcoin TAF Day Trade Masters Premium. Then also we also have a Day Trade Masters public channel. So the public channel as well, if you are interested in day trading, medium-term trading, we post a lot of things here on the Day Trade Masters public channel too. You can see as one that's we have also this is where we posted now about this call today, and we also have a link here to the YouTube live chat as well as join today's calls is right there. So definitely, Corey sometimes is generous and he posts some free trade setups here on the live channel. So if you want to get your feet wet in signals, if you know how to enter with the markets and you've done some trading before, you can definitely come get your feet wet here. And you can use Corey's free trade setups. Now, Raven was posted, I believe, the 7th of June. And you can see Raven is already on a 56% profit. Now, you don't get this. You do not get this type of free trade setups out there that will make you profit like this. So take advantage of these free setups that's posted as well on the Day Trade Masters public channel. And we post, I believe Corey posted Yup here as well. So there's a couple of ones that he has posted right here. So there's one every week, there's free trade setups posted right here on the Day Trade Masters channel. And like I said, with the Ultimate Trading course, if you go to the training courses, they also have their own Telegram channels that you can use. So definitely Telegram, we use them quite a lot. Okay, so, oh, thanks, Keith. I see Keith is posting there. Bitcoin trend and forecast, all the links there. Awesome. So please have a look. Telegram, once you're on the products, you can definitely access them there. But if you open your free account, you can just go and join or you can even go now and join our BitcoinTAF channel there, as well as the Day Trade Masters channel that you can also join. So in BitcoinTAF, the website, there's everything is quite easy to navigate, the products there. Maybe I must just go through that quickly again so everyone can just have an understanding there. So I'm just going to share my screen here. Sorry, Keith. I just want to show everyone what. So you got your website products is underneath here. You got all your products. You got also filters that you can go and access everything quite easily. So if you want to go to courses, you just go to courses, products courses, and it gives you all the courses that's available in BitcoinTAF.com. So you got your self-paced foundational Holdenots course, where you learn foundational as well as scalping information. And then you also got your ultimate trading course, which is more technical, is more advanced with technical analysis. So it is also where you will get your indicators from. You got also the ultimate DeFi course here. I spoke earlier about Corey, where he does the ultimate DeFi and you learn everything that is in the DeFi space. And please be reminded of the ultimate patterns for traders. This valuable book is a great addition that you can also use. Definitely with your trading, it shows you patterns, it shows you chart pattern analysis, it shows you candlestick patterns. And the new version, 2025 version, is also out now. So definitely something you can look at there. So again, just go and sign up if you haven't signed up yet, and get your free account. You will then also have a view of what who the team is here behind the scenes. And they will also have events there. Crypto news, we got some great blogs here for you that you can go read what everything is about. You can see all the fire stock markets journey to your trading master in UTC. Lots of blogs that you can come read here. There's the master of the market, so go read these blogs. Great additions there. Projects, we got NFTs with the Bitcoin TAF token. Yeah, BTAF token. BitcoinTAF.com has got its own token too, the BTAF token that we have currently on Bitmart. And with that, we've got the BitTAF token NFTs. So you've got a whole selection of art, our bulldogs that you can go check it out on OpenSea. So we've got a separate page for that too. Got reviews if you want to check out any reviews. We don't hide reviews. We post all the reviews of what's going on here. And then also Whisper Drop. That's where our Bitcoin TAF token Whisper Drop's also happening right now. There's a quiz too that you can take here on the website. With the quiz, you can find out your crypto trading style in less than 2 minutes. So that's very cool if you are wondering, what trader am I? A scalper? Am I a long-term trader? What am I? Where will I fit the best? So this is also a quiz that you can definitely take to help you with that. So pretty much in a nutshell, but I just wanted to show everyone there too.
Yeah. Well, like I say, the amount of information that's there can be a little overwhelming for some people, but the bottom line is that we can start you wherever you're at. It's and where you want to go, and that's why it's so important. That's why we engage with people on a weekly basis to overcome wherever you're at, where you want to go, because it's all about you. It's not about us. We're here to try and make everybody here enjoy their journey and be successful at it. That's the bottom line.
For sure. No, that's very true, Keith. And I mean, that's such a beautiful thing to actually end with. So we're on the hour here. If there's any questions, we are back on Monday, Tuesday early, very early for me, but we are Monday afternoon back with Keith. If you an American, Canadian, Mexican, that side of the world, it's quite a nice time for everyone there. And we'll go live Zoom or go live Zoom and YouTube again. And please ask your questions. We are there. I will post this recording also out to all the public channels so everyone can have a watch. But this recording, I believe, will also be on the live on YouTube. So, Keith, this was our first one, a good test run to see how things are working.
Yeah.
For sure. Enjoyed always talking to you, man. And thanks to Michelle and the team for behind the scenes just to assist us here. And we will definitely keep going with this. So there was a couple of views, so that's great. Hopefully we'll get more live chat. We like interactive chatting. And then again, once a reminder, if you would like to join us on the webinars, you can join the webinar as well. Yeah, privately in the room with us while we have these. The links are in the Bitcoin TAF website underneath events. Any closing thoughts from your side, Keith, before we close down?
No, actually, I just wanted to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to bring this out to a wider audience. Having it YouTube Live is fantastic. I'm so blessed to be working with a solid team like this, and looking forward to doing this twice a week and having fun.
Awesome. Yeah, Neil, we will definitely have fun. And like I said, planning to bring on lots of guest speakers, and we will have awesome time with it. So thanks so much for everyone joining us. Keith, thanks so much. And we'll definitely see each other next time again. Keep well, keep safe, safe trading, and we'll see each other soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.